The Argentina national team, fresh off winning a Copa America. Are embroiled in controversy over a song they sang on the team bus. The video was taken by Enzo Fernandez, a 23-year-old midfielder for English Premier League side Chelsea Football Club. The lyrics are on your screens. The song goes as follows via caughtoffside.com. Listen, spread the word. They play in France, but they are all from Angola. They are going to run well. They like to sleep with trans people. Their mom is Nigerian, their dad is Cameroonian, but on the passport it says French. Via the outlet, the apparent racist chant sounded like it was starting up towards the end of the video, with some of the lyrics heard before someone shouts to stop the filming. A clear indication that they knew what was coming, did not want the heat, and yet Enzo Fernandez peeled back the curtain. Metro has more. During Fernandez's live broadcast on Instagram, Argentina's players could be heard singing the first two lines of the song on passport. French nationality, listen, spread the word. They play in France, but they are all, before someone is heard saying for the video to cease. In the wake of this Instagram video by Fernandez, the French Football Federation plans to complain to FIFA about alleged racist chants from members of Argentina's Copa America winning team. In addition, the French body plans to write to the Argentinian Football Federation and refer the matter to FIFA. This is a disaster. This is a team that is coming off a World Cup, a Copa America, and now they are viewed as bigots because of this. What a dramatic and distasteful turn of events. The Argentina Football Federation is yet to put out a statement as of the taping of this piece. The South American nation, wrote the Mirror, following their World Cup victory over the French, were accused of excessively mocking the France national team when they claimed the trophy in Qatar in 2022. Emi Martinez, the keeper, was the penalty hero and was seen on a bus holding a baby with a doll that showed Kylian Mbappe's face on it. Here is that photo of Martinez holding the doll. In addition, after Argentina ousted France for the 2022 World Cup, players danced in celebration. That was until Martinez would bring it to a halt and say, "A minute of silence for Mbappe," and they would all go crazy, as you saw in the video. In the wake of the doll episode, Martinez would defend himself by saying, and I quote, "I held it for like 2 minutes and I threw it away, that's all. How can I make fun of Mbappe? He scored 4 past me, 4 goals in a final. He must think I am his toy baby. I have huge respect for Mbappe." So wisely playing cleanup there. AS tracked down a quote from Mbappe, and Martinez's response which went as follows. Martinez, who won the Golden Glove at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, bit back at Mbappe's suggestions that winning a European championship is more difficult than winning a World Cup. This year's Copa America is going to be tougher than the previous one, but there is nothing more difficult than a World Cup, Martinez said. You have to play at different venues. You travel every 3 days. It's really hot. You train in the heat. You play the final after being away for 40 days. There's a lot of wear and tear. What should be interesting, though, is the reaction from Fernandez's club, specifically his teammates who hail from France. Because at Chelsea, there are 6 Frenchmen on the roster. How is he going to be welcomed back? It's a fair question to ask. We do have some time. As we were about to go to air, though, the French Football Federation released this statement, and I will read that to you. The president of the French Football Federation, strongly condemns the unacceptable racist and discriminatory comments made against the players of the French team as part of a song sung by players and supporters of the Argentine team after their victory in the Copa and broadcast in a video on social media networks. Faced with the seriousness of the shocking remarks contrary to the values of sport and human rights, the president of the FFF decided to directly challenge his Argentine counterpart and FIFA and to file a lawsuit for abusive remarks of a racial and discriminatory nature. We will keep you posted what happens there. Additionally, Nico Cantor, who you have probably seen on CBS Sports' Golazo show, would put in a really thoughtful tweet. And I want to read that to you. What should be a triumphant celebration of Argentina's success is marred by the players singing a thematically racist song. I say this as a person of Argentine heritage who understands the ramifications of their words beyond the country's borders. It highlights the deeper issues in Argentine society and the unwillingness to grapple with them. Those who they are discriminating against have become such a tiny fraction of the community that national discourse won't reckon with the racial problems. This is by no means a justification, but an explanation as to why the situation is how it is. But the players who live abroad have a greater understanding of the world, should know better. Amen. They hold a social responsibility as well, and hopefully, especially on their own behalf, they display accountability. It saddens me that when I go abroad, people automatically assume I'm racist simply because of my nationality, and I hope one day there is honest self-reflection and change. That is well done by Nico. Incredibly well done, if I must say. Seeing this within the bigger picture is that it was a dramatic tournament, with CONMEBOL flubbing what happened at the final at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, security issues, Uruguay and Colombia in the semifinal, seeing their players go into the stands to, according to the reports, protect their families, the grass issues, stadium issues, playing surfaces being torn to shreds, not just by the cleats, but also the players and their commentaries. In the final, seeing the United States not advancing, the finals seeing Lionel Messi limp off in the second half because of injury, and Argentina securing a Copa America title. And then afterwards, they celebrate like this. This is deeply shameful. Deeply. And as I told you, the events transpire. We will keep y'all updated. But man, to be a fly on the wall at Chelsea's facilities when Fernandez comes back and has to address those players. Because clearly, as we learned from the 2022 World Cup final, when we saw this song first be sung, we knew that there were racial tensions. But then to see it carried out once again when people kind of forgot about it and be revisited, is not only problematic, but I truly hope, as Nico said, there is some sort of self-reflection, because this ain't it, and it will never be it. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports.